Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Fastest Podcast, the only place where we talk about everything from the greatest overtakes to the fastest pit stops, or today, red flags. I am very glad to host this episode, and with me is Dogra for today. Um,
Only me. So
yeah, you'll just have to do with the two of us today. But we have a lot to talk about. It's the longest qualifying session ever, the most red flags ever. We have everyone out of place
yeah, except your boy Max
except
Verstappen.
except one person. Verstappen took pole with a gigantic margin on a slippery Baku street circuit. Even when the McLarens could not manage to even break into the top five.
Both of them, in fact.
Yeah. You want to start from the top or the bottom?
I want to start with Ferrari.
You want to start with Ferrari. Okay. Um, yeah.
It was a
If
fun
you
session
haven't
for
watched
Ferrari as
yet,
well.
I mean, yeah. I might be a Verstappen fan, but I did predict a Charles Leclerc pole position, and it did not happen because he found a wall somewhere on a street circuit.
Somebody placed it there just to make him crash.
I'm pretty sure we need to find the culprit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not going to believe that Leclerc crashed on his
yeah.
own. I'm going to find the culprit.
You want to go chronologically on this one? Q1.
Max Verstappen just doesn't miss, does he? He's always pulling in stuff that people are like, people are always very impressed with him, and then he pulls more stuff, and they're like, you know what, this guy just keeps on impressing, and he did. He pulled off a mega lap at a track where we didn't even see the McLarens qualify in top five,
Yeah.
and one of them crashed.
I do
Piastri, I mean,
Piastri. We haven't talked. Let's go to him later, okay?
yeah.
Because I do believe that he made all of the difference in the first sector. He got half a
Uh,
second on sides in the first sector, and then he lost
didn't
a little bit
he? Oh
gradually.
yeah, correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think he also had a slight oversteer at one of
yeah, going
the
into the
in
castle
sector one.
section.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's. I
yeah.
think that's where he lost a lot of time as well, but he still managed to
I
keep it
mean,
on.
yeah, he didn't need much, but he went all the way. So yeah, when you ask Baku to deliver something special, it gives you a surprise, which breaks every streak known to man. Yeah, let's go to Q1 when we were still oblivious to the fact that this would be one of the best qualifying sessions in a season where qualifying is everything
Yeah,
because you cannot overtake for shit. Excuse the language. So Q1 we have Albon who
yeah.
immediately went out because he
He was
touched
doing
the.
so well in FP.
Yeah, I mean, we see with Sainz P2, anything
Yeah,
was possible on that one. Um, Yet Albon, he hit the wall on turn one, which is not a place where you see anyone hit any barrier, but he did. I
yeah.
think James Vowles connected it to headwind, which changes in the. Is it called the Wind City, Baku?
That I'm not sure about.
Yeah, it's just a rumor, guys. Don't take it for granted.
don't
Um,
don't.
yeah, don't sue us, please. We want to keep making content. So yeah, Albon went out first red flag of the session, um, followed by I don't even know who the second one was. Was it just the both the Alpines, or did someone else go out?
It's both the Alpines. Yeah,
Oh,
Albon,
Hulkenberg caused a
Hulkenberg, and
red
Ocon.
flag.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hulkenberg was lucky though because he did manage to get back to the pits, minus a front wing that is. But he could continue. He was eliminated. I think he starts P17 tomorrow. Which,
yeah.
yeah, this isn't the year for Hulkenberg to qualify. Yet he does pretty well in the races, I would say. So, in a chaotic race, anything can happen. We might see him go back up to the front tomorrow. But yeah, that was red flag number two. Just a front wing and some barrier work needed on that one, luckily. Then we got back out again with just a little bit of time left. Um,
Yeah.
and then everyone was trying to set a lap time, and Gasly missed his braking point, which, I mean, a lot of people did. Um, I do believe that Colapinto was trying to one-up him, though. He was trying really hard because he then crashed into the wall next to him. So, yeah. Um, Not too great. Do we think that he might be getting a penalty for switching out engines pit lane tomorrow?
I
Would be the perfect
hope not.
opportunity. No, but if you just switch everything, you're starting
Yeah, I
in
mean,
P16 anyways. That's former. No, but there obviously needs to go some work onto the car. So Baku is a 2.2 kilometers straight. You might want to have
yeah,
some extra power in the back of that one.
that's
Um,
fair.
so yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. He did out qualify Gasly, which hasn't happened too much this season, but could
I
improve
think
his
it has happened,
chances.
what, twice?
Yeah,
Once?
I mean it has happened. That's the important thing. So yeah, could improve his chances at getting a seat next year for Alpine. We'll have to see about that one. Flavio, if you're watching, keep that in your mind, please. Um,
Then
and
we
then
had
Q2.
Q2 happened. Who crashed in Q2? Bearman, I think, only?
Yeah, Behrman decided to try out a new line, I guess. Hit the wall. Basically, did a Norris from FP2, only it was the different side of the car.
Hmm.
And it was at a place in the weekend where you really shouldn't do that. So, yeah. Um,
Fair.
yeah, he will start P15 tomorrow, which, it's Baku. Anything can happen. We can get safety car, red flags, anything in between.
Yep.
I do think that rain is off the table for tomorrow, seeing the weather predictions.
Yeah, but again, they're predictions.
Predictions, anything can happen. It's Baku.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Um, I think Alonso went out in Q2 as well, just knocked
Yeah.
out by 69 thousandths of a second
Yep.
by Yuki
69.
Tsunoda.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just going to get the results as well because I'm. Who else went out in Q2?
Our boy Hamilton.
Yeah, for anyone who is a fan of Ferrari, they're not having the best week. Hamilton did a very good lap. Let's be fair about that. He did a very, very good lap until the final real corner of the track, turn 16. Went wide, had a bad exit, and carried that all the way until the main straight, losing about 1.4 seconds, I believe, on the
I feel
fastest
like
car.
both the Ferraris had issues with the grip today. They were both sliding way too much when compared to the other cars, especially the losing the rear so much.
Yeah,
I think we saw a lot of wheel bangs into the wall today, but Ferrari was just on a whole other level in that regard.
I mean Ferrari has been known to get their business together late in the weekend and then pull out some miracle in quali. Today was not the day, sadly.
Maybe they'll pull out a miracle in the race.
Yeah,
That's me
but it was
hoping.
it was really a weird one because any time that drivers were starting to pass the finish line to set an actual time on the board,
Yeah.
the session would be red flagged. People would have wasted their tires, which
Yeah.
wouldn't have mattered too much because most of the drivers were on the mediums anyways. Um, which will also very very nice to see different strategies in qualifying with that famous C6 tire. I
Yeah.
love to see the C6 man. Qualifying is always more fun when you have people going out on mediums. I think Verstappen only used a soft on his final run. The rest were
Hmm.
all mediums.
Yeah.
So yeah, very nice to see. C6 Pirelli, if you're watching as well, which I believe you are because we have delusion,
Hmm.
we want C6 tires at every single track
Next year.
next year. Yeah.
Um, wouldn't that also affect Verstappen's chances if they've already used the soft so much?
Um, I do think that the hard will be the tire to be on tomorrow. We're on
I
we're on
feel
we're
like
on the
they'll be
softest
using
end of
a
the
lot of.
compounds.
Give me a minute. All right.
I hope that's not copyrighted music.
I hope so too.
Um, yeah,
That was my. That was a call from my family. Let me just. Anyway, so I feel like there would be a tire deficit tomorrow for Verstappen. This is just because Hearts just doesn't look like the tire to be on tomorrow, does it?
I mean they've not used them too much this weekend, but we are on the softest end of the tire compounds. So on usual weekends, that would just be a medium for the race. I think it's going to be used by most people in the field. McLaren might do something different. We don't know. We are not clairvoyant, sadly.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so I think we will see the hards and the mediums. Maybe someone uses a soft just to gamble on some early race safety car.
It
We
does
might
feel
see
like
someone.
it going to be a one stop as far as I can tell. So we will be seeing the hard.
Yeah,
It's
hard medium
just
would be. Yeah,
it looks
I
like what it needs to be, but if they're not going to use softs, then why did everyone use mediums this time around in quali?
I think because they were more comfortable using the mediums, anyways.
I
Because
guess that's a
Baku is all about pushing the limits. You want to know where the limit is exactly. If the
yeah.
soft is unpredictable, then you don't want to drive on the softs because you might do a Behrman or an Albon or a Piastri or a Norris, clipping the wall, ruining your lap or the chances of a lap, which saw the first DNF of Q3 as well,
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc.
The Spain never ends, man. The Spain never ends. It never ends.
Yeah.
Why must I be a Ferrari fan? I can stop doing this to myself, but I keep doing it every single race weekend. At this point, I'm just running on hopium. Not opium, hopium.
Hopium and delusion.
Can't be helped.
Yeah. In a session that's only 12 minutes long, you don't really have any kind of margin. In a usual session, you only can set 2 laps, 3 max, and that's on the fast tracks.
Yeah.
Baku is a 1 minute 42 lap. Um, you don't really want to be joking around on that one. You need like 4 minutes to even get to the finish line to start a lap. So yeah, we saw 3 red flags in that session. Did we see 3? Maybe 2. I don't know. I forgot. 2 red flags. Yeah, 2 red flags. Yeah, Leclerc almost immediately into turn 15, I believe, sending into the barriers. Everyone needed to go. At that point, Carlos Sainz had set a lap, a 1:41.595, and he was on provisional pole. And what did Baku did? And what did Baku do then? They threw in some rain at the perfect moment. I mean, he's still on P2, so you can't really say that he didn't do well. Um, yeah, yeah, your camera is all over the place. Okay, guess I'm doing a solo podcast now. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, so after you have so many red flags, of course you want to have any shot at doing any lap. Um, we nearly didn't get it as Dobra is returning to the call, I believe. I hope. He's there again?
Long time no see, bro.
Long time no see. So I just said that we had 3 minutes 41 seconds for everyone to set one perfect lap.
Yeah. And I mean, Norris got close, but I think he lost half a second in that second sector.
Yeah, so Norris went first. He
Yeah.
decided I don't want to have anyone in front of me. I just want to go. I
Yeah.
think before in Q3 he had a lap ruined because one of the Mercedeses went off in front of him. He had a yellow, so he had to back
Yeah.
off.
Hmm.
That's when Piastri hit the wall.
Yeah.
So for that final run, he did not want anyone to get in his way. He said, "I'm going first. I don't care. I'm going to set a lap and I'm going to take pole."
Yep.
He did that lap until about 1 minute 8, um, when he decided to honor papaya rules, I believe. Hit the wall. It's a tech pro barrier, so you can kind of skim
Yeah.
past it.
Continue.
What he did was lose half a second on that wall and
Yeah.
then decided to finish the lap. 1.1 seconds off in the final classification. So
Mhm.
he will start P7 tomorrow.
Which is wild, like for McLaren this year. I think this is the first time they've both finished outside of top five in a qualifying session. But I think this is Piastri's worst record yet in 2025, which is his
Yeah,
worst record yet was P4, and this is P9, 8, what is
P9. Yes,
yeah,
it's
that's
P9. Um,
oh boy.
yeah, he's going to have to make up some places tomorrow.
He will, yeah, but I feel like he might be able to.
Yeah. To
But
get back to those final laps, it's slippery. You don't know where the grip is because you haven't been on the track with the rain at all this weekend. So it's really about testing your luck, I would say. I mean, it is kill, of course, but you are testing your luck if you try to push it um,
push it way too
beyond what you
much.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Luckily, no one did in that final stint.
luckily.
Yeah. So Lawson was about a second off of Sainz's time, who was at the time on pole. He got within a tenth or just outside of a tenth of Sainz, which is a pretty nice
Pretty
feat. To be
impressive,
fair.
yeah. I
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
I just feel like there would be someone who didn't watch the quali and he'll look at the qualifying classification, the final classification, and be like, Verstappen on top, that's fine. Sainz and Lawson, is this thing bugged or something? I, I think they're going to get a shock of their lives because you don't. I mean, a Williams and a B car. Oh, sorry, Racing Bulls in top three. That's. I mean, Sainz nearly had the pole position were it not for Max Verstappen, but great result for both of them. I'm happy. I mean, Lawson had that terrible start at Red Bull, and now he's back in Racing Bulls and hey, P3. Even Hadjar hasn't gotten a P3 yet. So that's something. I mean, Hadjar has, just not in qualifying.
it only matters on Saturdays, so he can still hold that one over him,
Yeah.
kind of. Um, so yeah. I wonder what it's going to be like tomorrow because Sainz and Lawson have been in kind of hot water in the past couple of races.
Yeah.
That penalty which got overturned from Zandvoort. Um, there's really no room to race anywhere beside the main straight on Baku. Um, but I'd love me some racing action tomorrow, especially between those two because they're going to go hard at it.
I
They're going to
always
fight
feel
tooth
like
and
the
nail.
castle area is a bit too small for these cars, especially. So they really can't race at all, and during that entire track section of the track. And then, yes, as far as I know, it's the only the DRS straight that you can actually have some racing on, and most of the overtakes only come during that particular section of the track.
Yeah.
Maybe some overtakes at turn two, maybe.
You might be able to put your car in there, but it's really narrow, and missing your braking point will basically mean the end of your race.
Yeah.
If you don't take out someone else too, that is, especially if you try to dive down the inside.
Imagine you take someone down as well, and then you just block the whole road like this because
At
even one of
Monaco
those.
in F2.
I mean, exactly. And imagine nobody can go through, and the people who went before you are just like, back of the lap again. And they're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, but I mean that lap of Verstappen, that was magic.
That was
Um,
magical,
he
yes.
was, he was pushing it all the way, got a half a second lead on Sainz's lap in just the first sector. Then I do believe he drifted through the castle section.
A bit, just a bit, not enough to I mean, it was enough to like lose some time, but he managed to regain it in the third sector.
Yeah. And then took pole by over 4 tenths, which
Yeah,
could be the biggest pole margin of the season. I'm
possibly.
not sure. Again,
What
don't quote me, don't sue me.
What's really funny about this entire qualifying session is the fact that people were not expecting the McLarens to be where they are. They
I
both
mean,
looked very
seeing,
strong during the free practices.
yeah, but this is just a perfect, how do you say, example of the age old saying to finish first, you first have to finish. It usually applies to races, but it also applies in qualifying. If you want to have a shot at pole, you need to make it through the lap. You have to finish that lap, you need to be fast. If you're not fast, then you're not gonna, yeah.
Now, here's the funniest
Um,
thing that can happen from here on out. Max Verstappen winning multiple races and taking the championship.
I mean, this is the only time in this season we're going to see two McLarens starting from below P6.
You never know.
Anything can happen tomorrow. I expect them to be at least to P2 and P3 in
Okay.
whichever position they decide to finish in, because McLaren's definitely going to be playing team orders tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, they will be making a comeback. I am worried about that Sainz top speed, though, because Sainz has a crazy rear wing on his Williams. He's going to be hard to overtake.
Yeah. So, should we do predictions then?
I am happy to do predictions.
All right. Let's start with you then.
I think Verstappen's going to win this one. Sainz in P2, and eh, Norris.
Hmm.
Actually, no, Piastri. Because I said in the preview that the championship fight was going to be over, so Piastri has to still take the podium. So yeah,
Makes sense. You know what? I really wanted Leclerc to be there, but doesn't look like he would be. Um, I'd probably go with your prediction as well. Verstappen, Science,
Verstappen,
Piastri.
Sainz, Piastri. Okay.
Yep.
So that's our prediction. If you want to make a prediction too, you can put those in the comments. I would be happy to read them and maybe even
Make
apply them to
bets.
our own little.
We will be gambling on
Yes. We also do not promote gambling. Please don't quote us and don't sue us.
them.
We did, however, tease a little bit of a new game we're going to be playing on Fastest Podcast.
Mhm.
We have decided that for certain results in Grand Prix, we will be taking shoeies.
We'll
So
be
every
doing
member,
shoeies.
yeah, I
Doing,
mean, doing them, taking them.
yeah.
You take a sip of your drink, you take a shoey, I don't know. We will be doing shoeies. Every member of our Fastest Podcast team has put in their requirements for that to happen, and we will be honoring that, of course.
Do they know my requirements yet?
Well, I'm gonna look at what we wrote down because it's quite a list. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty long list. Let me.
I mean, we have a lot of members. So.
Yeah. Well, this is awkward.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Should be
But it
on.
does look like I will. Yeah, I can't find it. But it does look like I will be the first person to be doing a shoey because I predicted a Verstappen win on my shoey requirement. So yeah. Um, who knows? Maybe I'll do a shoey tomorrow.
Mine was a Ferrari podium. So
Could still happen,
could still happen.
but I doubt it. So for our usual host, Kieran, we have a Stroll top 5. If he finishes anywhere close to the top 5, Kieran will be doing a shoey for you. If Piastri were to win, Ash will be doing a shoey. If Hamilton gets on the podium or Norris wins a race, Jasmine will be doing a shoey. Those are all of our current members who have appeared on podcast. I'm missing Dan's for some reason.
Dan's, yeah. Dan's was Hulkenberg finishing in the points.
So if Hulkenberg somehow manages to make up 7 places, he will be doing a shoey. And we will be putting it on YouTube as well.
Yep.
Any other comments before we wrap up this podcast?
I am hoping for an exciting race tomorrow. I mean, it's Baku, so there won't be a lot of overtaking, but I really hope Piastri makes up some places. I really want Bro to win.
I mean, Baku is basically safety car heaven if you look at it, because anything can happen.
Yeah.
I don't think we will be seeing a one-stop race because of the safety cars, just because of the safety cars. I think there's going to be safety cars. People are going to pit. Different
How many
tire
red flags
strategies.
are
Maybe
we
even.
predicting?
I mean, we already have 6 for just the qualifying. let's throw in another 2. Two red flags, 2 safety cars.
Yeah. Should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like this podcast, please leave a like. If you like our content, please follow. We are on basically any kind of social media you can ever think of, except for Blue Sky. I'm sorry, not on there yet. But do leave us a follow. We'll be very happy. And we will see you tomorrow.
After the race. Bye bye.